Blake Albertson, B&B Lawns. I'm done. This guy is burning it up. When it comes to social media, I have not found a person yet that is able to gain the attention, has the momentum that this guy is doing. He's got over 6,000 subscribers on YouTube right now, nearing 13,000 subscribers on Instagram, and 19 years old, and he's achieving levels of success at 19. How the hell do you do it? Why do people like it?
I think it's one of those things that, like, you know, in this day and age, just like you said earlier on one of my videos, you said, you know, we're growing a bunch of, or, you know, we're building up cupcakes here in this day and age. Mm-hmm. The teenagers don't know how to work. They don't know how to communicate, because now we have internet where when they had feelings, now they just put them out on the internet and that's it. People just don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to communicate, and that's a big thing in this business, is communicating with clients, communicating with people. So, I talk a lot about how to communicate with people, because I was shy. I literally was, and that's going to take a big hunk out of your business when you can't talk to your clients. And
sales is the heart and soul of the company. Mm-hmm. Now, is that what you're finding,
yeah.
Blake? And so when you're going on social media, it's almost like you're a salesperson, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like what you're doing is people should watch you and learn how to communicate, because really it's what is going to build your business. It's what's going to establish your relationships with suppliers, mm-hmm. and you find that is really the key to what's helped you grow.
And I mean, just in the past year, when I would go up to get mulch from, the supplier and talking to him, well, he knows people, he needs work done. Well, now you have another connection. Give him some business cards. You guys chat for a bit. Oh, and then somebody comes up in their truck. Well, go talk to them. And that's taken me so far, connecting with other lawn care guys in my community. I mean, literally, I'll get a call. Hey, do you want to do this? Heck yeah. Or, oh man, I don't work in that area, but I know somebody that does. So can I refer them to you?
Yes.
And that's perfect. So I help other people out. They can help other people. So just connecting with people, communicating is huge. And to get back to your question, I just think a lot of people like seeing that, because there's so much negativity towards my generation and teenagers now that they don't know how to work, they don't know how to communicate, and I think that with me helping people and getting it out there, I think that's a huge thing for people to see.
So really what you're saying is that your ability to talk to people is the number one key to your success on YouTube, on Instagram, and in your business, because you guys may not be on YouTube or care about growing a YouTube audience or care about what's happening on Facebook.
Yep.
But what Blake is saying, you can see him living those results because of the success he's had on all of these other multiple platforms. It's actually transferring over to how you operate your business.
Yeah. Well, let's say you have a big, beautiful yard that you're quoting, and you don't know how to pitch people, or you don't know how to communicate. You have terrible communication, but you do phenomenal work. Well, if you never even get yourself in the door, you can't communicate with your clients that, hey, communicate.
It's about rapport.
Yeah.
The people there will not talk or negotiate till they know who you are. And so when you bring that forward back here, when you're talking about lawn care, landscaping, and doing a bid, if you can get the customer to start talking about things outside of the job,
yeah.
At that point you've built up what is called rapport, mm-hmm. and your job is sold. They've already, in their mind, when they start talking about their latest hockey tournament or where they went for supper or whatever, you've already got the job. You may not realize it because they haven't said, I'm signing on the dotted line. But that is the power of communication.
Yep. Well, what most jobs do now is either I get a referral from somebody that's used us, or a friend, or a neighbor. They tell their friend, or they find it through social media or our website. Okay, well, they see your work. They know what you're doing. You go up to show them a quote, and we end up talking for 5-10 minutes about their vacation they were on last week. And you're not even talking about business, but you're still selling yourself, and you don't even know it. Just by communicating with people. They were off to Florida, and I tell this to people all the time, where'd you go to Florida? I was there 6 months ago. What'd you do? What'd you go to? You talk for 5-10 minutes, they already built up trust with you, because you're not just sticking to the job and,
They're not going to Walmart to buy milk. What they're doing is they're putting their trust, their property in your hands. And they want somebody that they feel comfortable on their grounds because they're inviting you into their home. It's a key difference. You know, if you get some of these people that are just shopping for the low price, don't worry about them.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the low price guy.
Exactly.
But what we're doing, you always want to be the middle price guy that has the trust built up. Because that's when they feel that trust with you, they're also going to give you referrals, aren't they?
Exactly. I mean, you're around their kids, you're around their home, you are on their property all the way around 360, going in and out of their gates. They trust you that, hey, my gate's going to be closed, my dog can go outside and not go roaming around the streets. I mean, that's just all building up trust by communicating with them.
Trust is also built, unfortunately, by how you appear, your initial appearance. So even, I don't care what you look like, give a level of trust where you feel clean cut, very professional.
Yep.
You don't have to be in a suit and tie professional, but you have to appear like you know what you're doing. And if you initially come off with a bad impression, then you have a little higher hurdle that you've got to get over.
Yeah, exactly.
And so...
And I mean, they say in the first 10 seconds, they've already made up in their mind what their thoughts are you. So, you know, that's why, you know, I always try to keep a clean appearance, keep the equipment as clean as you can, just spray them down. You know, they don't have to look perfect, but, you know, keep them up, keep them clean, spray paint a little bit of it, and, you know, you have videos on that, I've watched you.
Yes.
And
I
just
call them my 40-foot paint job. As long as they're 40 feet away, they look okay. But that's all it's about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then realistically, another key component that I find is allowing the customer to do the talking. Because once you can shut up, once you open up the door and they feel good to start sharing with you, well, guess what? Then you're going to have even a higher close rate. And that's really what it boils down to, is where your close rates come in.
Yep.
And it's about rapport, first impressions, communicating, and that's also what's led us round robin back to where we're at right now.
Yep.
Your success on Periscope, on YouTube, and on Instagram has been because of your ability to communicate, and that's translated into how you run your company.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
Blake Albertson, B&B Lawns. If you haven't discovered his channel yet, I'm going to highly recommend that you do so. Down below in the link, you're going to find us first and foremost. This guy is absolutely blowing it up, 19 years old, and he's achieving levels of success at 19 on social media and in his business. That it doesn't matter how old you are. Use what this guy has already learned to help you.